I thought we labored through the game, so we were low energy to start, and then I thought in the end, we made mistakes, but we still found a way to win. So that was the positive.
Especially from Bielitsa, a couple of those defensive plays, and then finding Carl for the dunk. It seemed like he gave you some good
he gave us good energy. We were searching for energy. Gave us another playmaker on the floor, added shooting. I thought G's rebounding he was the one guy that was battling on the board. And then, I just thought we traded buckets with him for a while.
Obviously, you want to be your best every night, but is that kind of another step for a team to win games and pull them out when you're not playing your best basketball?
Well, I think that, the challenge right now is, I think every team right now is going through the same thing, and you can't jump ahead. And it's important to lock in, get your rest, come out with energy, know your opponent well, and know what goes into winning. So when you have great concentration and you give great effort, you'll get to a pretty good intensity level. But if you lack in one of those areas, your intensity will wane, and it has. So we have to change that.
Do you think 36% shooting after the first half and 1 of 9 in overtime is what you allowed? Was that because Orlando was missing, or did your defense tighten?
It was a little better, like we had to get stops. We had to lead, and then, I thought, we didn't adjust as well as we could have. And they called it was a physical game, and, there weren't a lot of fouls called early on, but then it changed, and then we didn't adjust. So, we got to the penalty early, and we gave them free throws, and then they had timely second shots. And, those are mistakes that we have to correct. But as I said, Wig hit a huge shot for us. And then, the overtime was good.
Did Ricky's shot making really kind of keep you afloat there in the third quarter when you were trading?
We were down. And I think Boz's shot at the end of the quarter was a big lift too. But Ricky making those threes, we were teetering, and those shots were big, to bring us back.
You did a lot more weak side skip passes out of either the drive or kick or even all the way over. I've seen a lot more of that in the last couple of weeks. Is that something you want to see?
The ball movement has been very good, and I'm pleased with that. And the low turnovers, very good. And I think when Carl is getting double teamed and Wig is getting double teamed the way they are, us getting the ball out of the trap and moving it quickly is very important. And then sustaining the spacing so that we can force long closeouts, go downhill, and get a mix of the three and the drive and the free throw.
Like Town said, I think 0 shots in the fourth quarter. I mean, on paper that looks like that shouldn't happen, but in the flow of the game, were you okay with that? Yeah,
and again, I want him to read the game. So if they're double teaming him, then he has to have deep post position so the double team can't get there. So post depth is critical. Also moving more on penetration. It's going to be difficult to get him touches when they're trying to get the ball out of his hands. So he's got to be more active. And when he does that, he can score so many different ways. The transition when he's running, it's hard for a defense to get set in those situations. I think also running into the pick and rolls where now you're putting their bigs in long closeouts, and he's so good off the dribble like that. So those are some of the things that he has to do. But overall, I thought he had 7 assists. He did a great job playmaking. I thought his defense could have been better.